What up, guys? We're back playing some Madden. What up, guys? We're back playing some Madden.
Please game.
You guys all know how we do it. Okay, we're not promoting anything, yada yada. 21 years older, responsibly. And yeah, and guys, look at the Pikachu hat. Yeah, we got Pikachu. So let's look at it. So we got whatever this is, and some launch THC, NYC, sour diesel. We'll do this in 10. And stay hydrated, guys. Got the Spider-Man cup. At the front. I'd say that's the back. And that's the front. I don't know. Guys, I'm gonna put my Instagram down so you guys can add me on Instagram.
#INSTAGRAM.com/m.I..L.F.GAMEERSquestionmark IGSHequals sign YTU4YWPLEM440DBYM%UTM_SO_URCE.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Los Angeles Rams and the Dallas Cowboys. And it's coming up next on Madden Football.
We are sandwiched between Fort Worth and Dallas, Texas, and Arlington at the luxurious AT&T Stadium. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand. Kickoff just moments away. Charles, quickly, keys to the game. Set for football now at AT&T Stadium. Brandon Aubrey has the honors, and we are underway here in Arlington. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. So out come the Rams now for their first possession. They'll be led out by a longtime starter in the NFL, a former #1 overall pick way back in 2009. It's Matthew Stafford.
And Matthew Stafford was taken first overall in the 2009 draft, and he certainly played like a top pick. Throughout his career, he's been one of the most prolific passers in the league, and there's no reason to believe he's going to slow down his production anytime soon. Not only that, he's also one of the tougher quarterbacks in the league as well.
He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's second down. They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. Got a man open. It's Tyler Higbee. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
But give them credit for a good read right there, because they read the man coverage on the right side and sent the tight end a few steps down the field and then angled him to the left on a crossing route. And he was able to get enough separation on this play to turn it into a nice gain.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 46.
Set. What are you hot?
Off the draw, here's Williams. And not a lot of daylight, not really any daylight inside, as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up second down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Here's 2nd and 10. They run it again with Williams. Oh, that one well designed, as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. 16 yards is the pickup there, and a first down for L.A.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Ready.
Now a first down carry, it's Williams. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
He goes, set.
They'll try the air now with Stafford. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Big DeMarcus Lawrence getting in there and bringing him to the ground.
All about the offense so far this drive, putting something sustained together. But the defense, they responded on that play. Second and manageable became 3rd and long. The drive marching to the end zone is one play from stalling out.
Ready. Set on.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. This one swung out to Williams. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Time for Dak Prescott and the Dallas offense to go to work. Prescott, of course, the former 4th-round pick in 2016 out of Mississippi State.
It's been a lot of fun watching him advance in his career. Many people question his ability to throw the football coming out of Mississippi State. He's conclusively answered that question. In addition, a very strong runner and an even better leader.
So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Flushed out right. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain.
Give him a little extra credit there. His head was cool as the play broke down. Didn't force a throw, and in the end, got to show off his athleticism with a nice gain to bring up a new set of downs.
Looking to throw. Prescott being chased out left. And now he'll let this one go deep, back over the middle. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
One thing that offensive guys stress when they throw the deep ball, you're just counting on your receiver to find it, adjust before the defensive back can get his head around. In this case, though, the DB matched it move for move and knocked it away.
Dancing to his left. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Well, that turned out better than most of the passes he could have thrown on that snap. The coverage downfield was excellent, but the containment close to home left him a backdoor escape, and they paid dearly for not locking up.
Yeah, here we go.
Prescott now.
Fuck you, asshole, for hitting the ball down.
With the next about.
Oh, yeah, but you guys gave yourself a fucking penalty.
Obviously, they never want to see penalties on that defense.
Motherfuckers.
A little more significant here on the downfield pass play. And coaches preach it all the time. You can't put yourself in that kind of position if you're the defender. You got to stay in a spot. That is
No, but you can put yourself in that position where you're getting all the touchdowns.
Dak Prescott.
6-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first-quarter lead. Not the first time on this drive we saw him take matters into his own hands, and this time he finishes things off with a touchdown run.
You're not going to be happy with me, but I think he took matters into his own feet, didn't he?
Oh, Davis from the top rope. I like it. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. So the Rams coming back onto the field, their second drive of the game. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Second down, 8 to go from the 28. Now Stafford. He's got his man downfield. It's Robinson. Down to the 10. Touchdown, L.A. DeMarcus Robinson.
No! Guys, I think I found a team that's giving me a run for my money.
Pretty quickly, did they not? 2-play. What do we call that? Short-lived?
Usually at the beginning, it's like 30-0.
End zone and back out in front.
We always talk about drives, don't we? Does 2 plays count as a drive?
Not really, but that second play was so good. I don't care what we call it. It was enjoyable to watch. And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through.
Yes, guys, I know. I tackled him after he kicked it. I know.
Back there on the kick block, you got to go to the right point. That didn't.
To the kicker, the penalty flag had to come out.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. Wanye Thomas on the return. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Pass interference. Defense.
So flag for the contact, pass interference.
And I know that you're going to look at me and roll your eyes, and rightfully so, because you know what I'm going to say. Doesn't the defender have a right to the football as well?
No, I don't like defenders.
That's because you spent too much time with me. Okay, I'll side with you on this one. This is the correct call.
Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
Well, I don't want to be a jinx partner and put the whammy on him, but I think we could be looking at all-time damn the ground with the way that he's going. Only a few quarterbacks in this league are capable of a 100-yard game, and he's halfway there just in the first quarter. This is a record-setting pace. Hopefully, he can keep it up, and we can have fun watching it. Well, it certainly appears that they're going to try and keep getting him the football. That's the third time they've looked in his direction. Unfortunately, haven't completed one yet, but I'm not sure they're going to shy away from him. They feel like they've got something there, and they want to capitalize on it.
I think you're right. We're only in the first quarter, so a lot of opportunities ahead.
Up the ass!
There on his own, but it also
Up the ass, huh?
he certainly had plenty of success running the
10-7 right now.
sense. He's looking to take off and run every.
Okay, we're going for it. Even though we're not gonna make it, I'm still gonna fucking go for it on fourth down.
Prescott on the move to his left.
Never mind, I spoke too soon. I got the first down.
He's dropped.
Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
Remember, Brandon, he ran for a touchdown earlier, so his decision to go ahead and tuck it and go again turned out to be a wise one.
And the decision is what is important here. He has made some good decisions on when to tuck it and go.
Yeah! What do you think?
Prescott to throw it. Steps away. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. And this is a quarterback who's already had success on the ground in this first half, but this time they're able to hem him in.
And it's always different when you rush a mobile quarterback as opposed to a guy you know will be right back in the pocket. In this case, you got to make sure the inside pressure and the outside pressure match to make sure if he squirts free, you've got someone to tackle him.
(10-7) our score after one right here on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play
number 6.
Oh my god, guys, they're in possession of what? Cocaine? Marijuana? Meth? He just said they're in possession of something.
3rd and 2. Here's Prescott, escaping the pressure right. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
Buying time to his left. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Okay, guys, you know what that means.
With his second touchdown here in this first
Should we
half,
double it
the Cowboys have taken the lead.
and take a longer one?
That's a really good.
Or should we take a short one right now?
The right time to shift from passer to runner. He was looking.
What do you think?
Nothing there. You can almost feel the brainwaves firing as he calculates. I think I can win a race to the pylon.
I'm going to double it.
You're right. Touchdown.
And take a huge one.
The Cowboys up to go for the 2.5.
But if we don't make it, we're just going to take a short one.
For it. Rolling to his left. And he's
Nope.
able to get the football away.
I'm trying to add people over here.
So they're up.
Able to add on to their lead. Tried to roll out, make a play outside of the pocket, but couldn't get it done.
When you don't have a lot of space for your receivers to operate, and down there it's really condensed when you're snapping the ball from the 2-yard line, rolling out, you extend a play, but you don't necessarily open up better avenues for people. And on that play, there's just nowhere to go with the ball, and you end up getting sacked.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And a nice return, but he's going to pay for it as they knock him down hard at the end. L.A. readies for its next possession. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. There he goes right side. Touchdown, L.A. Demarcus Robinson. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Rams have yet again retaken the lead. What a first half he is compiling here. He's already over 100 yards receiving and now 2 touchdowns, CD.
Brandon, you know I don't like to play the game where you start projecting when you're at a certain point. But let's face it, he's off to a tremendous start. So 200 yards, 4 touchdowns. I don't think anything's out of the question right now. He's blowing up coverages. You've got to double
with every snap.
Why did we do it again, guys? Why?
Down the middle, and that will make this a 4-point game. Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Forced out to his left. He throws it on the move but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front. the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Now Prescott out to his left. And now he'll let this one go deep, back over the middle. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a
shot.
Guys, I might actually lose this one.
The opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he's unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space. Couldn't.
Over at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Oh, twisting away. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down.
He didn't like what he saw downfield, decided his best course of action was to take off and run. And that ended up being a gamble that did not pay off for him. Now they would have to gamble again if they want to keep this series going.
And this offense has converted twice already here in this first half on 4th down conversions. And here we go again. Steps away to his left. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs.
That's that, guys. They sacked us good. That's what she said.
They'll fake it. Now Stafford. This is caught. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
And guys, I'm going to play for you the best football game ever. The best one there is out there. And it's not Madden.
No,
it's Blitz. Blitz was the best one out there because you get to see all the injuries, everything.
Yeah. Oh yeah, 100.
That was the best one out there, I think.
That was the best damn one that's how we came to mind.
They need a remastered or something.
Here in this first
half alone. A try here for the extra point.
We're not going to get the penalty here, guys. We're not going to get that penalty.
And that one pushes the lead up to 11. They had the short field, and they made quick work of it. Just 2 plays to get into the end zone.
I think we're not doing good because, I don't know.
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And he returns this to the 22. Dallas offense set for this next drive. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown.
I don't think I'm going to be able to catch up, guys.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on.
24-13, guys. The Rams are beating my ass. I think we just need to get ourselves a new quarterback.
Yeah.
Or just say I suck.
Flanks loose. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. They'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
It's really something special when we see a quarterback top 100 yards in one half of football. And if he keeps up this pace in the second half, the NFL record for single-game rushing by a QB is certainly in sight.
Being chased out left.
And just shy of the 40. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
Their entire offense has been centered on him, and he's been carrying the load with ease. 100 yards rushing in a game for a quarterback is rare. In a single half, darn near a masterpiece.
Yeah, here we go.
They'll try to throw now. Prescott steps away. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, But how about his use of legs as well, what we call those broken plays? You can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those two that you just mentioned, a microcosm. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. He continues, Charles, to be under constant pressure, and these sacks, they're starting to pile up.
And if they want to have a realistic chance in this one, they've got to change their blocking assignments. They've got to do a better job to keep him upright. If he's going to be on the deck constantly, they've got no chance to win this game.
To throw is Prescott, rolling to his left. And this one is incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
Here we go. Right side. Wait,
Throwing, Prescott out to his left. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. With nowhere to throw it, decided to scramble, and a nice job, CD. Got the yardage that he needed.
Yeah, and his teammates are certainly going to appreciate that effort, even if his coaches don't, because they would have wanted him to slide and protect himself. But he chose team gain over personal protection.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Here's Prescott, dancing to his left. And he will be brought down, but a 1st and goal coming up as we have come upon the 2-minute warning. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now Prescott, he'll buy some time right. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Dak Prescott on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Cowboys are back within a score.
Hey, you're down on the scoreboard, but now you're off.
Okay. Here's the real thing. Should we try to double it again, or just go for the field goal? What do you guys think?
And this is where, as a quarterback, you say,
So guys, should we double it, or just go for the field goal?
The play here. Doesn't doesn't matter whether it's a pinpoint throw
or double it. I don't give a fuck.
He takes matters into his own hands.
Well, when we double it, we take a huge hit.
Aubrey good with it.
And the lead is down to 4. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it was all capped off by Dak Prescott, keeping it and taking it in on the touchdown run. So,
guys, this is a really good game. It's not a blowout like it usually is.
And get this across the 20, but
and we're going to do some coconut milk
23-yard line.
From Pac-Man.
This offense as they get set to take possession. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But
I'm going to buy a whole bunch of Pac-Mans
scored as well,
and put them in a bowl.
Momentum right back.
And I'm not even going to look. I'm just going to shuffle them and pick one out.
Mentally sharp and into this field. And you and I both know.
One big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
Of course, they had the option, and they choose to not take the penalty.
They like the results of the play that they just ran, and they elect to let them stand.
Now Stafford. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And that's caught at the 25. A big play there for L.A. 45 yards.
The dynamic duo is doing damage in this one, and they've certainly been on point throughout, and they hook up again for another big play.
Stafford. Over the middle, that's hauled in by Cup. And they'll get this down to the 10. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago, followed it up with another nice one here, and before you know it, they're already looking at 1st and goal.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Now a play fake it at Stafford. He's got it. It's Higbee. Touchdown Rams. 4th touchdown pass of the game for Matthew Stafford. And the Rams will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
So the numbers are starting.
Son of a bitch, guys. This is not our night.
Touchdown passes.
30-20, guys.
Extra point right down the middle, and that pushes the lead up to 11.
Fuck.
A drive there of just 4 plays.
Come on. Guys, if you're new to the channel, hit that like, subscribe button, the bell so you know when we upload, turn on those notifications so you don't miss any great content. And if you're watching Flying Horse, please sponsor us.
And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team. The Cowboy offense going to head out now late in this first half.
This is not my night, guys.
Here in this first
Nah, you just suck.
Get something out of this drive.
No, usually it's like 100-something to 0.
2 scores.
Yeah, stop bitching.
But not tonight.
Stop complaining. Stop.
3 yards on the tuck and run. And that last run is going to set a new NFL record. Most rush yards in a single game by a quarterback, surpassing Justin Fields, who had 178 in 2022 in a ball game. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. What do you think? He'll look to throw. On the move to his left. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
You know what I like about that play? he didn't try to do too much on first down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid gain to bring up second and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. That's going to be knocked away.
That's half, guys. That's halftime.
To get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it.
3rd and 3. Final play of the half. Prescott. Oh, he stays up. Breaks through the contact. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report.
Both of these offenses had their share of high points in that first half. Each team had some big moments, and it would seem...
All right, Coach, thank you very much. As we welcome you back.
Yes, it's still my ball. Give me that fucking ball, bitch.
First, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. Back come the Cowboys now as he'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter.
Let's go. Let's go. That's what I can do.
Pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the...
Oh, you fucker.
Studied what they did in the first.
I don't want to get sacked by you.
Thrown at them. Now they want to have a plan of attack against it. So you come out, you're not going to get all the points back on one drive, but get started on it.
Thanks for watching, guys.
Lead, and maybe it'll inspire your defense to...
Oh!
It's knocked away and in.
Come on, bro. Catch it.
And they were playing deep. That's obviously a little bit harder.
You make me look bad. We don't catch it.
There's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Wait, I do that anyways.
Left. They'll fire deep downfield for Lamb.
Fuck you, asshole.
Up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up 4th down. Back in the offense.
Catch the damn ball, motherfucker.
They're going to go for it. Steps away. And now he'll let this one go deep. Back.
Fuck.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
I wanted to catch it.
Real head scratcher there. And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line. The Rams offense and Matthew Stafford set to take over once again. And as we show you some of the highlights from earlier, he has been instrumental in getting his guys the lead as he looks to finish strong and close this one out. And he backs it away, and it falls down incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10. Throwing is Stafford. Pass complete there to Nakua. And the Rams are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken.
Okay, guys, leave it down in the chat.
And remember this drive,
what you think the final score of the game's going to be.
Working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
I'm going to say the Rams are going to have 100, and I'm going to have 90.
The quick throw knocked away.
But I could be wrong.
To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the 2nd half. That's his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in...
Because they're close to scoring again.
Throwing a no-hitter in baseball, the pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Caught side, Williams.
Yeah.
And he's going to be brought down.
Just shy of the 5 at the 6. They get only a yard there. Now it's 3rd and goal.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Matthew Stafford finding Cooper Kupp for the touchdown there. And the Rams are able to extend their lead. Always important to get the first score of the 2nd half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is up to 18 now. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it ends with Cooper Kupp on the receiving end of the touchdown pass. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. And now here come the Cowboys. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
Yeah, here we go. Wait, take.
They'll set up a throw, rolling to his left. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
And this is a rarity in the NFL, a 100-yard game on the ground for a quarterback. Even as those passers get more athletic and mobile, we only see about 5 of these a season. It takes a special set of circumstances for it to happen, and, of course, a special player.
Out to his left. And fights through one man. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first.
Has not been a big game for him throwing the football. I think he feels like, let's try something different. Let's use the legs here and see if we can make some plays.
And no passing touchdowns, yardage not where he would like it. Try something new. It worked there. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down.
Here we go.
Oh, he fakes the spike. And that is going to wind up incomplete, so they try to hit him with something you don't see too often, but it doesn't work out.
I guess it's time to date myself a little bit because I remember Dan Marino running a similar play to this on a Monday night game against the Jets way back when. He's going to fake the spike and hope that the defense lets his guard down, but they were alert there, and this ends up incomplete.
It's a loss of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be fourth down. The Cowboys will go. Prescott forced out to his left. He'll fire deep downfield for
And it's going to be batted down.
Piece of shit.
The other way with a football.
You're making me look bad when you don't catch the damn fucking ball.
And predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off.
You're making me look bad.
outstanding field position.
My prediction is gonna be wrong, guys.
Now we give up the middle to Williams. And he'll take this down to the 33.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. To throw is Stafford. Short throw, it's Higbee. He's got room to roam. And finally, wrestled down at the 11. 22 yards there, a first down.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Now it's Stafford. Throws to his man on the out route. It's complete. That's Robinson. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Demarcus Robinson An 11-yard touchdown, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Point after here coming up. And they open the lead up now to 25 points. The drive there only spanning 3 minutes.
45 to 20.
For the Rams, a touchdown.
My prediction was wrong, guys.
Kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And he's able to get it across the 20
to the 25-yard line. The offense for the Cowboys now working their way back onto the field. And they have had their problems moving the ball through the air as we take you through some of the action from earlier. This secondary has played about as well as you can. Many times they've left this quarterback with nowhere to go with the football. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And last time, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. We'll see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game, and sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. Dallas, Texas is the spot. Third quarter inside AT&T Stadium. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10. On the move to his left. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down at a 21-yard gain.
Yeah! Here we go! Right it! What is it?
Looking to throw. Prescott. They'll roll him out right. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
He's been making himself a weapon as a runner, and the results, they've been welcomed by his offense. My question is about the defense we're watching right now, partner. Even after he got him with a scramble earlier this drive, they still aren't devoting enough attention to him. I would expect that after that carry, they'll do a much better job going forward, spying on him on passing downs.
And that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10.
Here we go. What is it?
Prescott now steps away. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
He certainly isn't looking at the scoreboard out there because, to me, all he's concerned about is analyzing the field and making most of the time left in this game. Deficit's still there, but he's starting to hit them with some big plays.
What is it?
They'll look to throw here on first down. Steps away to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Multiple rushers break through to drop him for the 7th time this game.
Yeah! Here we go. What is it?
Prescott to throw it. Rolling to his left. And that one incomplete. They try to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down, but to no avail as time will expire on this third quarter of play. Back now in Arlington. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. A long way to go here on third down for the 8th play of the drive. Out to his left. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now 4th down.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
What is it?
Desperation time. Prescott on fourth. Flush to his right. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on fourth.
At least this time he's getting hit after a positive play for his offense. The pressure was coming through yet again, but he certainly didn't stick around for the sack on this occasion. Found an escape route and ended up getting the first down before taking the hit.
On the move to his left. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down.
Late in the game, he's certainly doing everything in his power to buy time for his guys to make a play, but in this case, he's surrounded, and all he has room to do is to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal.
Yeah, here we go. What do you think?
Here's Prescott. Steps away. Fighting through pressure. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Dak Prescott, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys get a bit closer.
What an effort there. Sometimes you hold your breath a bit when you see your quarterback diving for the end zone. You don't want him to land on a shoulder wrong or take a big shot. But he looks none the worse for wear here, and that winds up a touchdown.
Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that'll cut the lead down to 18. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The football going back to the Rams now. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate, but we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
Ready.
2nd down and 4.
What are you hot?
Again, it's Williams. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. Hate to be blunt, but it is just continuing to prove to be the case that this O-line is manhandling this D-line right now.
They deserve to roll up their sleeves and show up their biceps because they're doing exactly what you just described, manhandling the defensive front. They've got the leverage, they are powering through, and they're controlling this game.
Micah Parsons, the linebacker, in on the tackle.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. 43 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces, and I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Yeah, my prediction was really wrong, guys.
Ball here as we get your reset.
They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away.
Set.
From the gun, here's Stafford. That is caught. He's got room to roam. Touchdown, L.A. Demarcus Robinson, 52 yards. And the Rams are able to stretch out their lead. And that touchdown, his 5th touchdown grab of the game, and that ties him with Jerry Rice from 1990, Kellen Winslow Sr. from 1981, and Bob Shaw back in 1950 for the most receiving touchdowns in a single NFL contest. Now the try here for the extra point. And they open the lead up now to 25 points. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it winds up with a touchdown for Los Angeles. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And able to take it past the 5 and up to the 28-yard line.
Build on moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnelled. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level. That's multiple times now. He's tagged them with a big gain with his legs. Really showing.
No, the Rams are just fucking cheating. That's why they're beating us.
Chance to tuck it.
And I'm not being a sore loser, guys.
To his left. Bust through the tackle. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit.
And guys, I'm not keeping count. So leave it down in the chat how many touchdowns it's gotten me to where I'm at right now.
From just midfield.
I have no idea how many touchdowns it's been.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
Facing 2nd and short, that gives you a chance to go for a bigger play through the air. But I think he said to himself, why not just handle this one? Got all the yards he needed and then some, and made that snap a huge success.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Yeah! Here we go. What is it?
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Dancing to his left. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
Yeah, here we go. What's it? What is it?
Prescott. Out to his left. And he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line. He couldn't get rid of it. He winds up losing a yard. It's 2nd down.
We all know he's one of the better quarterbacks in the league, but definitely not today. His team trailing by multiple touchdowns and a late sack. Just a parting gift from the defense for him to take back to the locker room with him.
Yeah! What is it?
Another try after the first down sack. Prescott escapes the defender.
Oh, that's sweet.
What an effort. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a first down.
Yeah, here we go.
Now back to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
And he takes it into the end zone across the chalk. Now there is a flag down.
Fuck, there's a fucking flag.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand, partner.
On who? Oh, thank you. Thank you.
So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points.
Oh, I'm declining that. I'm taking that touchdown. Okay, guys, you want me to double it and take a huge one, or just go for the field goal? Fuck it.
We'll bring the Cowboys up.
We're just gonna double it and try.
Prescott, they're going to throw for it. Sliding out of the pocket. And he'll get in.
Oh, you know what that means.
Much closer. So that's going to set the...
Let's see, which one? Which one? Which one should I do it off of? We'll go the Mario battery. Okay guys, we got it. We're gonna take this huge rip. So I might die.
For quarterbacks, it's a record 5th rushing touchdown of the game. And with a successful two-point try, the QB rolling out, I would imagine on the defense that makes it tough. When he goes out, he's got the option to run or pass.
Yeah, it really does. If you decide not to bring extra people or extra pressure, maybe you have to have a spy on the quarterback, someone to account for him, because oftentimes that is the unaccounted for player.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here.
Guys, I finally lost. That's a sad day for me. I finally lost.
So not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense.
I finally lost, guys. That's a sad day.
Speed is. I want to tie in sports cars.
I never lose, guys.
What a big climb!
You were there in this one.
Like a motherfucker!
I never lose.
So that for us, for Charles Davis.
And they're gonna kick our asses too, probably.
Probably.
I don't know how good they are.
It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Dustin Hopkins out, ready to send this away. And here we go from AT&T Stadium. Short kick here, fielded at the 15. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. So here come the Cowboys for their opening drive. Bringing them out is a Mississippi State fourth-round pick in 2016 who's found considerable success in this league, Dak Prescott.
I don't think I'm alone in this, Kate. To me, Dak is one of the easiest players to root for their success in the NFL. I think for me and for many others, well, it's based on all he's overcome, from tough playoff losses to significant injuries. But his leadership, his stats, his ability to play like an MVP in big moments, at his best, he really is all you could ever ask for.
This one caught by C.D. Lamb. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Yeah! Here we go!
Now Dak to throw. Rolling left, buying some time. He takes it himself. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Give him 24 on that play. And that's good for a Cowboys first down.
Man, I don't ever want to be a defensive coordinator. They do so many things right to take away the pass, and then what happens? Well, you get a quarterback that lowers his head, gashes the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game. You take away the pass, but you can't stop the QB run.
Oh, he's going for it again. And he rocks the tackler. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And now they have a 1st and goal.
Okay, let's see what we do here.
Working inside the red zone. Rolling out to his left. And he will score. It's a Dallas touchdown.
Touchdown, guys.
The Cowboys take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a Dak Prescott touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith. Right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. You got to be an artist that can create when things break down, and that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
I'm gonna double it, guys, and just go for it.
He's throwing for it. Vacates quickly left side, and he'll get in. That gives him an 8-0 lead. Well, really a dream start at home for this team. They add on the 2-point try, and they are quickly up 8-0.
So much game left, but they trusted that even if the conversion failed, they can make up those points over the course of the game. But even more than that, Kate, what they've done now to this home crowd to get them off their seats, I can't wait to hear the volume when the defense hits the field.
Aubrey now to kick it. Jerome Ford. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. So here come the Browns on offense, readying for their opening drive. They'll be led out by the former first-rounder back in 2017, Deshaun Watson.
The biggest mistake he can make here is letting his offense get suckered into trying and matching the pace while the opposition just set. Even if it's a quick score to begin the game, he's got to have the poise and the patience here to run the opening script they've planned for all week long. Play your game and not let the circumstances dictate and force your hand early.
Now the first carry for Nick Chubb. And they needed more than one defender. Their powerful runner stopped for just 1 yard.
Kate, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Makes the connection. Here's Jerome Ford. Pickup of a few as he heads out of bounds.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Throwing on third down, Watson. Got him in. It's Njoku. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. But that's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
The Browns looking to punt on fourth down, so on comes their southpaw, Corey Bojorquez, to handle it. And not only does he go in the wrong direction, but he's stopped for a net loss on the return. And after the punt, the offense comes out onto the field. And the Cowboys will be backed up to begin the drive. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Yeah! First down. Here's Dak. And this throw's knocked away, incomplete. The intended target there was CeeDee Lamb. And now it's 2nd down.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
Bails out of the... He just kept going the wrong way, and that's going to cost him. That is a safety. And it wasn't a touchdown or a field goal, Brock, but hey, points are points. And their first points of the game come on that there safety.
You'll take them any way you can get them.
Mind you, that was probably going to happen, guys.
They've got to score. They've got to continue to score. That is just fine, because that is a breath of fresh air on that sideline and hopefully a bit of a Kickstarter for their offense as well.
I knew that was going to happen. But it's whatever.
Out now, free kick, hoping their defense can answer a safety with a stop of their own. He fields this at the 18. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Second drive coming up for this Cleveland offense.
Thanks for joining in, guys.
They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening first down as they take the field a second time. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Enough to chug to start the drive. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Throw reeled in by Njoku. And it's a little chunk here, 6 yards. Eric Kendricks there for the tackle. And the Cowboys bringing on an extra DB here. Third down coming. Chubb going for the marker. That's the first and more, past midfield. It's a 26-yard.
Oh, yeah.
And that gives the Browns a first.
Okay, we gotta stop him here, guys. Gotta stop him. You gotta stop him. You gotta stop him. Yes!
Defensively there, he got a hand on it, tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
Well, Kate, that wasn't a fast enough break for the interception, but it was a good enough break to break on the ball, get a finger on it, and force the incompletion.
2nd down, Watson throwing again. Escapes the punt, and he gets it as he was trying to make something happen. And that pushes him back, 3rd down coming up.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact. It gets home. But of course, we know it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down the full field.
Come on, let's do it. Stop him. We didn't.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
Okay, we gotta stop him here.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. From the red zone now. He brings it in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. They will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
So they tag him for roughing the kicker, and now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft it and try to stick him deep. Hopkins has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. This return makes it up to 25.
Better than what?
Offense headed back out there now for Dallas. And their last drive reached the wrong end zone and equaled 2 points. So trying for the other end zone and 6 on this possession. He's running with it. And he finds at least for about a 3-yard gain. Myles Garrett coming in for the stop. Second down now, 7 to go. From the 28. Flushed out of the pocket. Down the run right, throwing deep down the side. And that's intercepted.
Because we're going bad, we don't catch it. We know that.
3rd down. Prescott to throw. Find some time left. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Early on, it's not his work passing the football we're talking about. It is what he's been able to do.
If you guys want to send me anything.
Years ago,
go ahead.
What the defense gives you means checking it down, but not anymore. Not the QBs in today. He's showing you the
I will leave it.
As well.
Message me if you want to send me anything. Or leave it in the comment or chat. You guys can send us anything you want.
Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. He's on the move. Oh, he's calling his own number again. Giving us 15 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
You know, these are the types of plays
I like crazy stuff like these.
QB to inspire.
I have an EV one, but that's in my car.
Carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
1st and 10, Prescott. Flushed down out to his left. Took off with it again. And he works this to the 38.
And I picked this up at Walmart.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm. Especially in a situation like that. It's a good thing you woke up to it. Able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
From the 38. Rolling out to his left. Gets himself free. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Hauled to the ground by Jordan Hicks. 3rd and just 2 to go.
Yeah, here we go.
Dak to the air here. Getting out to his left. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. So he has a touchdown there. And that brings up 4th and short.
The ability to track the ball, right? Ball skills isn't just knocking it away, and that's a beautiful job there, Kate. But ball skills is also being able to track the ball on a deeper throw like that. If he doesn't swat it away, we're looking at a huge game.
And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. So the defense
I should have ran it.
Challenge and gives the ball
but I didn't.
Damn. Watson on 1st and 10. That's Tillman, he's got it!
Fuck.
Gets it to the 15. And he's gonna score! Touchdown, Cleveland! The Browns take a 7-point lead in the 1st. PAT is up and good from Hopkins. And the Browns grow their lead to 8. Hopkins has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Return starts from the 16. And this return gets to the 30 before he stops. The Cowboys offense now headed back to the field. And after they were stopped on 4th down their prior possession, Brock, you gotta wonder if they're gonna be confident enough to go for it again if they get to that point here. Down the run right, throwing deep, cut at the 20-yard line. The Cowboys place the lead down to a couple.
That was a nice
That
one.
is as efficient as an offense can be. One play, 70 yards, and 6 points, Brock. They can save the rest of the plays they have prepared for their next series.
Rest of the plays? Why even call a different one? I mean, that one hit the sweet spot on the barrel and got out of the yard in a hurry. Perfect call to catch some sleeping to start that drive.
Now the Cowboys elected to try another 2-point conversion. Now Prescott buying some time right. And in a tight game, they turn to the run, and it rewards them with 2. We're all tied up. Worked so well the first time, hey, why not go right back to it? See if you can be successful again. They do, and they are.
And I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because you almost feel the confidence, right? Like if you get it the first time, you're almost playing with house money. Even if you fail, it's still 14 points. It's not really a failure, and if you get it, well, you gain even more confidence and make that opponent think that much more.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Here's Ford on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here's Jerome Ford for the first time this game. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. This has the makings of a shootout. A lot of points, but still tied as we reach the end of one.
Tie game, nice.
Both teams neck and neck so far. Back to AT&T
That was the
Stadium.
type of score I like to see, guys. Ties I like to see. Let me do the good game.
We're ready now for the second quarter. Browns in control of it. They have second and pretty long here. From the gun, Watson.
I'm never going to this game into overtime.
Completed over the middle. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the stick.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still in targets thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you've got a bully like him that can create space, this is the way to get the ball.
Chains here on 3rd and 4.
Reset. Out of the gun, here's Watson. That's caught for the first. On the move, pass. Touchdown, Cleveland! The Browns take a second quarter lead. On his Hopkins for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Browns break that tie.
Leave it down in the comment or the chat who your favorite team is. You can tell who mine is.
Hopkins has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying.
And if you can't, I don't know what to tell you.
Returning in from the 16.
Oh shit.
They make this to the 28 before going down. Another drive coming up for this.
Thanks for joining in, guys. If you're new, don't forget that like, subscribe button, hit the bell so you know when we upload, and turn those notifications so you never see great content.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Yeah!
Back to throw. Here's Dak. Escapes out to the left. Escapes the sack. He's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. I'm just taking a guess here, Brock, that they were so concerned with his passing prowess And they forgot this dude can deal quite a bit of damage with his legs, too.
Yeah, this is where offenses in the NFL are blurring with the college game. They want guys running the show who can light it up through the air, but just as often torch you on the ground with numbers normally reserved for running backs.
Very fortunate.
Try it one more time. I'm gonna try that. Through that player again to that bench.
Here's Dak. He's loaded another one up.
Okay.
And the defender
Never mind.
that deep shot.
Never mind.
Incomplete. Cowboys putting it away here on 4th, and it's the long-time vet Brian Engeron now. They're going for it. Here's Prescott. Rolling left, buying some time. Avoids the defender. We've got a foot race.
Oh.
He goes out.
But I'll take that first down.
Yard line.
I'll take that first
The right
down.
call came in at the right time. Give him 9 yards and a successful conversion on 4th. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Headed out right. He's keeping it again. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for a Cowboys first down.
I'll take that.
They're set up at the 35 now. Throwing on first is Prescott. Escapes the pocket. Taking off with it again. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. To throw, Prescott.
Go.
He kicks quickly left side. And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas! The Cowboys can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead.
Let's
The Dak Prescott touchdown.
Let's go for the double, guys. We'll double it.
Just a great effort there from Mbrox to take it upon himself, embrace the initiative, and turn that drive into 6.
You know, kid, there was a day when you were watching Steve Young or Randall Cunningham, and that felt like a bonus touchdown. But that's not today. It feels like every quarterback's got to be able to score, be a dual threat on the ground. It's part of an offense every single team relies upon.
And they stay perfect, Brock. That's a perfect 3 for 3 now on 2-point tries. Is it just automatic at this point that if there's a touchdown, they're going to go for 2?
Well, I think until this defense stops them, that answer is going to be yes. It's not supposed to be this easy. I mean, the numbers tell you you're not supposed to have this kind of success rate, but it's really clear. This defense has no answer. Run, pass, confidence.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Cleveland offense back out and getting set for the drive. And with each team coming off a touchdown and scoring well early on, we've got the makings of a barn burner here, Brock, if they can keep this up.
Yeah, as a quarterback, as an offense, it doesn't mean you overdrive, but you just know, hey, man, our defense having a hard time slowing them down, and we've got to step on that accelerator.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. From the gun, Watson. Moving up, able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
You know those elite zone defenses in basketball, Kate, it just feels like they're everywhere, clogging up every passing lane. This quarterback, well, he felt the same thing when he dropped back, nowhere to go, but for a sack.
He takes off left on this 2nd down. His foray up the middle, and that's about 3. Tackle made by DeMarcus Lawrence.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defense linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
Watson with 3rd and long. He's on the move. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And no turnover. It's going to stay with the offense.
We all saw the brief moment of full-on panic between the ball coming out back on.
Now we are getting a challenge. Mike McCarthy wants to take another look at that last play.
The previous play is under review.
Well, this right here is where having all those camera angles comes into play. We're going to get a much clearer picture thanks to all the shots we've got.
Yep, technology, everybody's friend right now. We get to watch it again and again, unlike these officials who got to see it once in real time. We just have to see, is there clear enough evidence to overturn the call that was made down there on the field?
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
All right, so that challenge is unsuccessful, but still a chance to earn a third one if their next challenge leads to an overturned call. Corey Bajorquez on the punt.
Oh, it doesn't matter.
And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. Signaling fair catch, and he takes it in at the 37. No return on that punt. And the Cowboys will get set to go on offense. New set of downs for him at the 38. Now Jack to throw. Flush down now to his left. He's keeping it. He'll have him gain up about a handful there. Myles Garrett coming in for the stop.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as the QB. They gave him just enough room to run.
Sheds off a rusher. Now here he goes again. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Okay.
And that run makes some history for him. He's now topped the previous record for rushing in a game by a QB. The previous mark of 181 was held by Colin Kaepernick since those 2013 playoffs, and the mantle now belongs to this guy. And whatever total he reaches before the and he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it'll be first down, Dallas. Yeah! Prescott now, blitz coming. Getting out to his left. He calls his own number again. Broke through the tackle. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
And I go for it. And go as planned, but okay.
Which is a 2-minute warning from AT&T. And it's the Cowboys. In a nice spot, 2nd and inches. Prescott set to pass. Forced out to his right. Oh, he's keeping it again. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got first and goal.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas! The Cowboys throw their lead just before halftime. It's a Dak Prescott touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. Well, Buck, you know this better than most. In baseball, it's 3 strikes and you're out. I know you experienced that a lot, but on the gridiron, you're feeling pretty happy, right? If you can strike the end zone 3 times in one game.
Yeah, I'd rather go hockey and soccer. That's just the positive guy in me. They call that a hat trick. It's worth celebrating. And yeah, they should celebrate this effort.
Bails out of the pocket quick. And he gets into the end zone again. And this is just automatic for them at this point. Now a perfect 4 for 4, going for 2.
Let's go.
They kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He stopped on the return at the 27. Browns offense. And in a high-scoring game to this point, everyone anticipating, well, even more points as they take the field. Started, 1st and 10. Watson now. It's complete to Ford. A small 4-yard catch there. It was Oso Digizua in on the tackle. Play action, it's Watson. Into the hands of Elijah Moore. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. 1st and 10, here's Watson. Into the hands of Tillman, complete. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Sticking in the air with Watson. So pass to Tillman. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Up to the line, and they're set, 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Pass it down close. That's a Cleveland touchdown. And that, Brock, I know you're keeping track, but just in case our audience isn't, his 4th first-half passing touchdown. At the pace he's on, this would be a new record if he has a second half to match this one. On his Hopkins for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Browns cut the lead down to just 2. We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Return coming from the 14. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. The Cowboys taking over on offense. Not much time left before halftime. They're up by just 2, so you have to think they just want to get to the locker room.
Yeah, there we go.
First down, here's Dak. That's completed right side. And he's off. We're going to say about the 37-yard 31-yard play. And that's good for a Cowboys first down.
You know, Kay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by getting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. Got for big yards on the right side. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And it'll be first down, Dallas. A final throw before the break. He can run it. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
So we've hit the end of 2. The Cowboys fighting to the halftime lead here in Dallas. Now we'll send you east to our studios in Orlando. That's where Jonathan Coachman is.
It's not a bad look at the score, guys. It's a good look at the score, guys.
All right, Kate, sit tight.
Get back to you and Brock in just a moment, but for now, this is our halftime report. It was the veteran quarterback Dak Prescott who had it working in the first half. And he did it with his legs, accounting for 3 first-half touchdowns on the ground. Sensational. We saw a couple of high-octane offenses getting it done in the first half. Both teams had no problems moving the football. And you'd have to think, the team whose defense shows up in the second half is going to be the one who walks out of here with a victory.
As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome y'all back for the start of our third quarter. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Here's Ford on the return. This return makes it up to the 25. The Browns and quarterback Deshaun Watson gearing up for their next series.
Okay, let's see what we can do, guys.
Together, well, they certainly had plenty of touchdowns. They're out to set, 1st and 10. They're set. Watson to throw it. The man is there to knock that away.
He's just simply consistent in this walk the ball away. He stays he can throw before the just play on it.
Back to the air, Watson. Has him on the quick hit. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that game. Eric Kendricks there for the tackle.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little.
He loses the football. Oh, and they got it back. This play is still live. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. Well, you don't like to see the fumble, but hey, at least they were able to be the ones to recover it, and they keep possession.
Yeah, and I think the key there was to stay calm through the chaos. Cooler heads prevailed and got him the ball back.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. Staying on the ground with Ford. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down.
You know, you call that 1st down running play. You don't always expect to get those kind of yards, but they'll take that every single time.
Football on that 47-yard line. 1st down. Second half's going to start with a run by Chubb. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Here's 2nd and 11. That one complete to Njoku. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Eric Kendricks there for the tackle. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
What is that?
Watson. That's caught for the 1st. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for a Cleveland 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10.
What is that? Down him, go! Down him, go!
They give inside to Chubb. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
To be a stud back in this league, it takes more than just checking the athletic boxes. There's an IQ, a feel, a patience and craftiness required along with just tremendous vision. He showed all of it navigating that run up the middle.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got him tackled behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Here's Chubb on 2nd down. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. They get about 4 there. Need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune.
Touchdown, Cleveland! So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right, when you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
Hopkins has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Cowboys offense headed out there. All their scoring has kept them close, but they still find themselves trailing by just a little in this 3rd quarter.
Yeah! Here we go! What do you think?
1st and 10, Prescott. He's going to push one deep down. Big gain downfield. It's a pickup of 34 yards. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play, and that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Taking the deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
Yeah!
Throwing again is Dak. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Yeah, Barry! What is it?
Dak throwing again. Flushed out of the pocket. Avoids him, but he can't evade that one, and they get him to the ground. And the defense
fourth down.
That right there is one of the biggest differences between the NFL and college games. Heck, the high school and Pop Warner game. Because when you break away from a sack at those lower levels, big things happen. But at this level, this big boy league, because you get out of one guy's arms, doesn't mean you're safe anytime soon.
And this is down to the 28 before you deep.
Salts it. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Reset. Out.
Watson now off play action. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. Escapes a defender. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
Man, I love that effort, adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the first down. That's called yards after catch, and it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
Shotgun snap, a give to Ford. And they'll get him down at the 7-yard line. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
Don't let them score, guys. Don't let them score. If you do not let them score.
They just got a very successful one.
Here's the job up the... Oh, he loses the football. And this is going to stay with the offense as he makes the recovery. Only... So that's going to bring them to 3rd down and 3.
Reset! 9 o'clock!
Here's Watson. Oh no, he lost control of another one! And the Cowboys scoop it up! And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
You know what they like to say about sports? It's 90% mental.
I have no idea what happened.
Facing a 4th and 12, but this offense doesn't turn. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in
Look.
defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
I have no idea what that is.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Wow, they're going to pass it here. Rolling left, buying some time. Now he takes it. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. Now the Browns spend their final timeout. The Cowboys signaling for their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Oh, he's going for it again. And that's just about to it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
Well, we're now officially at the point where touchdowns might as well consider them 8 points in this contest, partner. Yet another 2-point conversion successful, even borderline automatic.
Well, we've officially left the NFL record book behind. It used to state it at 4, accomplished by the greatest show on turf, those Rams of 2000. This is uncharted waters. Kate, I think you'd agree.
Yeah.
We're all here for this journey.
The Browns getting their offense out there. And they can really do what they want with these last couple of snaps afforded to them because the outcome already decided.
Set.
Walks in on 1st and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. So the Cowboys take the win here in Arlington. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. So for Brock Ewart, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time. The Cowboys are winners as we say so long from Dallas.
Well, guys, this is where we're stopping.